Have you ever wondered how your mind processes information and stores memories? It's a question that has intrigued scientists and philosophers for centuries. The human mind, with its intricate web of thoughts, emotions, and memories, is a marvel of nature. It's a complex, dynamic system that never ceases to amaze us with its ability to learn, think, and make decisions. At the core of these capabilities are two fundamental processes: cognition and memory. Cognition, the process through which we understand and interact with the world around us, and memory, the mechanism that enables us to retain and recall information. These processes are so tightly woven into the fabric of our consciousness that they shape our perception of reality. Together, cognition and memory form the bedrock of our mental faculties, influencing everything from our most basic instincts to our highest intellectual pursuits. In the next few minutes, we will delve into the fascinating world of memory and cognition. Cognition, in essence, is the mental action or process of acquiring knowledge and understanding. Let's dive deeper into this fascinating concept. Picture cognition as an intricate web, each strand representing a different aspect of this mental process. These strands include perception, reasoning, judgment, and intuition. Each of these elements intertwines to create the cognitive experience that we understand as conscious thought. Perception is the gateway, the first step in cognition. It involves collecting sensory information from the world around us and transforming it into experiences. It's the smell of freshly baked bread wafting from a bakery, the feel of a gentle breeze on your face, the sight of a vibrant sunset painting the sky. Perception is the raw data that our brains process into meaningful experiences. Next comes reasoning, our brain's ability to make sense of these experiences. It's the mental process that allows us to connect the smell of bread with the bakery, the breeze with the changing weather, the sunset with the day's end. Reasoning lets us make sense of our perceptions, turning raw data into knowledge. Then, judgment steps in. It's the process that allows us to make decisions based on our reasoning. It's deciding to step into the bakery because you're hungry, pulling on a jacket because the breeze is chilly, or heading home because the day is ending. Judgment is the decision-making process that guides our actions. Finally, intuition is the part of cognition that operates subconsciously, often described as a gut feeling. It's an instinctive understanding or insight that seems to come out of nowhere. It's the inexplicable pull towards the bakery even before you smell the bread. It's the internal nudge to take a jacket before you feel the chill. It's the sense that it's time to go home, even before the sun begins to set. Cognition is a vital part of our daily lives. It allows us to interact with and understand the world around us. It shapes our experiences, influences our decisions, and ultimately, defines our understanding of reality. Cognition, as we see, is the foundation upon which our understanding and interaction with the world is built. Memory, a vital part of cognition, is a fascinating process that allows us to store, retain, and retrieve information. It's like a vast, intricate library within our minds where every book is a different memory, neatly organized and at our disposal. Now let's delve into the magic of memory. Much like how a book is written, printed, and read, memory formation involves three stages: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Each stage has its own unique role in the grand scheme of memory formation and utilization. Encoding is the first stage. It's the process of transforming information into a form that can be stored in the brain. Think of it as writing a book. We take in information from our senses and convert it into a language our brain can understand. Next comes storage, the second stage. This is where our brain acts as a library, housing the books of memories. It's about maintaining and storing the encoded information over time. Our brains are capable of storing an immense amount of information, much like a library with an unlimited capacity. Finally, we arrive at retrieval. This is the process of accessing the stored information when it's needed. It's like finding a specific book in a library and reading it. You reach into your mind's library and pull out the memory you need at a particular moment. Memory serves as a bridge between our past, present, and future. It allows us to learn from past experiences, forming the foundation of our identities. Our memories shape our perceptions, influence our decisions, and guide our future actions. They provide us with a sense of continuity, linking us to our past selves and paving the way for future growth. Imagine for a moment a world without memory. Each day would be a fresh start, with no recollection of the past. We would be perpetual beginners, constantly relearning the basics, unable to build on past experiences or plan for the future. Without memory, we would be perpetual beginners, unable to use past experiences to inform future actions. Indeed, the magic of memory lies in its ability to connect us to our past, shape our present, and guide our future. Together, memory and cognition form the basis for all our thoughts and actions. Diving into the depths of our minds, we find a fascinating interplay at work. Memory and cognition, two integral parts of our mental machinery, work hand in glove to shape our understanding of the world. Memory serves as the raw material, the repository of experiences and information that cognition draws upon. Imagine memory as an expansive library brimming with books of all kinds. These books represent our experiences, our knowledge, everything we've ever learned. Now, cognition is the librarian, sifting through these books, interpreting their content and making connections. It decides which book to pull out from the shelf when we need to solve a problem, make a decision, or simply recall a past event. But the relationship between memory and cognition is not a one-way street. In fact, it's a dynamic dance, a mutual exchange. As much as cognition depends on memory for information, memory relies on cognition to determine what to store and what to discard. Our brains don't have the capacity to remember every single detail of our lives. Instead, cognition helps filter the important bits, the experiences that carry emotional weight or have a significant impact on our lives. These are the memories that get a spot in the library. So why does all this matter? Understanding the interplay of memory and cognition is not just a fascinating intellectual exercise, it has practical implications too. The more we comprehend about how these processes work, the better we can leverage them to enhance our learning and problem-solving skills. For instance, knowing that our memory favors emotionally charged experiences can help us design more effective learning strategies. We can use this knowledge to make learning more engaging and impactful, thereby improving memory retention. Similarly, understanding how cognition pulls information from memory can help us become more adept problem solvers. As we understand more about the intricate dance between memory and cognition, we gain deeper insights into our own minds and how to make the most of them. In today's exploration, we've journeyed into the intricate processes of memory and cognition. We've seen the magic of real-time observations, the interplay of memory and cognition, and understood their significance in maximizing our cognitive abilities. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the human mind, we open endless possibilities for growth and understanding. Until our next exploration, keep your curiosity alive.